India, increasingly dependent on imports for energy, would be vulnerable to the heavy drain of foreign exchange and consequent macroeconomic instability. Till very recently, India did not have an energy security policy or contingency plans to fall back on in crisis situations. Neither is it a member of any organization like the IEA, with India's hydrocarbon demand growing at a rate of 6% per annum and its reserves showing no signs of picking up. It needs to formulate a policy whereby not only its short-term but also its long-term energy needs are secured. Though the initial response of international companies to bidding for exploration blocks under NELP were modest, it is expected to pick up along with the rise in price of oil. Other obstacles to foreign investment also need to be looked into, such as the continuation of the Administered Price Mechanism (APM), limited pipeline infrastructure, and controls on private companies' rights to market transport fuels. Continuing subsidies on petroleum products like diesel and kerosene result not only in wide distortions in consumer prices but also lead to overconsumption, which in turn increases demand. India need to develop their non-hydrocarbon sources of energy, such as hydro and nuclear power, as well as develop alternative non-conventional sources of energy such as solar and wind power, to reduce hydrocarbon imports. However, this can only happen in the medium to long term. Therefore, in the short term, India will continue to be dependent on hydrocarbons for its energy requirements. There is a growing gap between supply and demand in the region, which necessitates that energy security cooperation be put on the policy agenda. And the prospect of settlement of the gap may depend on the success of multilateral cooperation. India have neither the financial resources or the unifying institutions to deal with energy security issues. So Indian economy is about to collapse due to US-Iran war.